Our next guest is one of the State Fair's biggest fans and never misses opening day, so therefore it's become a tradition. Even though we don't do politics on the Jason Show, the State Fair isn't about politics. It's just about having fun and coming together. That's right. I don't do that nonsense. I talk to everybody. Give it up for Senator Amy Klobuchar, everybody. I just saw you. We're like,
I know.
You and I are like, I saw you on the radio show a couple days ago. Yeah.
Which was great. We had a good time.
We did. But this day, you've been busy because this is Military Appreciation Day.
It is.
You did a ceremony earlier today, or are you doing one?
We did one with General Menke, who commands our National Guard, and so many guardsmen and women, and there were thousands of veterans there and are here at the fair today. So when you're out there, say thank you to one of our veterans. Yeah.
What is it? I asked you a version of this on the radio show. You enjoy walking around and talking, and this sounds like a line from a campaign ad. Oh, look at you, just people dressed up like hot dogs. Yeah,
and tacos.
Yeah,
and there I am with the hockey.
But
people.
you like engaging with people even if they disagree with you.
I do. In fact, I especially enjoyed a man out there when I got this apple, and he said an apple a day keeps the senator away. That was pretty good. Totally enjoyed that joke, buddy. That was pretty good. So anyway,
security remove that man.
I just figure that if you're out there and you meet people, then you're going to hear what's on their mind. Otherwise, you're just waiting for people to email you or come to Washington. Not everyone can do that. So I literally got some of my best ideas, like working on drug shortages and making sure we had supplies of kids' cancer drugs. That came out of people that talked to me about it in Minnesota. Or making sure that we got funding for the Stillwater Bridge or all these things. That came out of actually people, including coming up to me at our booth, at our official booth at Judson and Underwood, kitty corner to the haunted house and the pork chop on a stick where you want to be as a politician.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
What? Because I'm old-fashioned. I'm 51, and I'm from Indiana, and I remember, and I think it's old-fashioned, but I think people agree. I miss the days when people that you disagreed with, Evan Bayh, that was my governor, he would go, and his father, they would go out to drinks. They would argue on the floor, and then they would go out to St. Elmo's across the street in Indianapolis and have a drink together, and I miss those days.
Yeah, and I have a lot of friendships across the aisle. I was #1 for bipartisan bills, I think, last Congress, and then I was #3 for getting bills passed because I beat by Chuck Grassley because he's like 90-something. Not that I'm competitive, but I really believe that some of this, like the Midwestern Senator Thune and I have tons of bills together that are based on like conservation for hunting and fishing. We have got Senator Grassley and I have worked on drug shortages. It's really kind of Senator Kramer and I just went up to Canada because on a goodwill mission, spoiler alert, the Canadians are kind of mad at us.
Yeah.
So the Republican senator from North Dakota and I went up there, met with the new prime minister. So I just think there are things you could do across the aisle where you can actually get magically things done.
Even in these times,
if you're willing to put some differences aside, because courage is not just standing by yourself. Courage is, will you stand next to someone you don't always agree with for the betterment of this country?
Yeah. We'll go stand next to the front row man in a few minutes, and that's right.
He was just coming up with a rhyme.
I know.
I didn't really.
He's a good dude.
He likes me.
Yeah.
I wasn't taking it personally.
Yeah,
It was a good use of an apple, and it was a good.
What do you? This is such a softball. This is such an obvious question.
Okay,
no. This is such an easy question, but. You have your favorites out here. What do you love? Like, as your press people are walking you around, you have to stop and do what?
Okay, so I always like the fried cheese curds, of course, but I usually, people stand in my line, and I usually, so I don't eat too much, they will offer me one from their basket. I'll be like, sure. So I just had something I never tried from someone on the street, fried pickle. But this year, I really like the falafels. They're really good.
Those are good, yes.
Yeah, they're very good. And there is the bison sub sandwich from the Farmers Union. That's pretty good. I really like fried green tomatoes, one of my personal things.
I love that booth.
I'm going to have those today. Yeah. I have to pace myself. And I haven't tried some of like the pickle, whatever.
The pickle
lemonade.
iced tea?
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're not going to. We're all positive about fair food.
How many times do you have to come out here?
Oh, I come out here about, I would say, 2/3 of the days. I've been out here every day. But it is actually, and then my husband and daughter and I came out Sunday. We did a bunch of official stuff, went to the booze, and went to the butter carving. And by the way, here's a little tip from when I was growing up, when we only could go every other year. They used to take the butter carvings and put them on saltine crackers and serve them to the kids in the breaks. Then they decided it was a hygiene issue, and they stopped doing it. But anyway, so we did all that, and then we put on a hat and glasses, like you there in the third row. We put on a hat and glasses, and we just kind of walked around, went to the pet pavilion, did a bunch of fun things, spin art, things that my family likes. Otherwise, my daughter, who comes here every year, we wouldn't have a family time. So we always do that every year. It's a big tradition.
Well, one of our traditions with you, we're going to end this real quick so you can get going. Either or. Are you ready? I'm going to give you two options. You have to, and you can't be a politician. You can't say both. That's not allowed. This ain't Meet the Press, girl. This ain't Meet the Press. Okay, here we go.
You mean I can't filibuster?
No. Ain't no filibuster on the Jason Show. Here we go. Pronto pup or corn dog?
Pronto pup.
Cheese curds or fried pickles?
Oh, easy. Cheese curds.
Mini donuts or sweet Marthas?
Mini donuts. Controversial. I'm going to get in trouble.
Pork chop on a stick or turkey sandwich?
Pork chop on a stick.
And
we are #1 for turkeys in Minnesota.
We are.
I mean, like actual turkeys.
And this is our staff's favorite one for you. Ye Old Mill or the Slingshot?
Oh, Ye Old Mill out of tradition.
That's right.
Okay.
I love it. Where are you off to now? When do you have to go back to that magical land of Washington?
I'm going to get those bright green, where everything is great. I don't know why I'd want to leave here. So, no, we go back on, I'll be doing Labor Day events, and then we go back after that. We got a lot to get done, including the budget. And, I'm working really hard on one bill that's not getting any attention, but the Afghan refugees who helped our troops. I just talked about it. The VFW and American Legion are really behind standing with them, as are all of our soldiers that work with the translators. They're people who put their lives. So
I think it's something
I have a bill with Lindsey Graham on that, just to give you a sense. Yes, across
I would pay a lot of money to see you walking around here with Lindsey Graham. I would pay a lot of money for that photo op.
Do that, so I'm working on that bill.
You're the best. Give it up for Senator Amy Klobuchar, everybody. We always appreciate her stopping by.